Hello, welcome to D&D. It's time for Shattered Bridge. Episode 12. We can just... Please. Okay, what? Fuck. I thought it was gonna show my other screen again. Alright. Yeah, we can start right up then. We have this, and we can just unmute.
Myself.
I've unmuted. I'm talking, I'm streaming.
Wow,
Welcome back.
imagine.
Also, this has too much birds in it. There we go. God
We
damn
hate
it,
the
there's still
birds.
there's still bugs.
I feel like bugs in the swamp are normal.
Yeah.
Alright,
Unless it's just annoying you.
it's fine. Alright, in last session, you managed to finally have a meeting with the Hope God, not Hope, Time God, Lamau. Being able to finally speak with them, where they had revealed that they'll help you, because it's funny.
Lamau.
However, there are three ingredients, though, that you need in order to fix time. One of which you have! Woo! Congratulations! I did write in your notes channel which they were, I believe. Hang on. Let's see. I can't find Shattered Bridge.
Rosemary.
Yes. So, basically, what you are missing out is the blood remnant of the King of Vanfor, and the essence of a temporal nexus, which was explained to you that basically King Arvanfor was a very powerful king that could manipulate time in a way. However, he was killed after he had tried to merge the timelines in the past, and that the essence of the temporal nexus is a place that even the goddess of time is not sure, but she believes it may be the castle where he tried to merge time at. For the location, you have no idea.
We were told to consult a historian.
Yes.
We were told to consult a historian.
Also, maybe it's in the ocean, question mark.
Maybe it's that horrible place in the ocean that was a death cloud at one point.
Yeah. That's now gone.
Oh god, please don't make me swim.
No.
No.
Come on.
It's just a giant poison bubble under the water.
And then, of course, you decided to help the good old tree guy and burn him to death.
Did
What
we
he
burn him to
wanted.
death?
Yes. Well, we
Yeah, I
didn't.
did.
One of us did.
I did.
One of us.
Come on.
I
He
believe we
didn't even
did.
finish his sentence. He was like, "Can you please set me up?"
I do believe we
Way ahead of
did
you,
manage
buddy.
to not burn down the rest of the swamp, though.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Oh. Yeah.
Surprisingly so, yeah.
You successfully did a control burn.
Oh, that's good.
Not on purpose. It just happened to turn out that way.
In Minecraft.
In
Predska.
Minecraft.
So in hours, Predska's gonna turn around and it's like, well, so what? What have you learned?
Like, don't be a doll, I guess? That's what I got out of that little trip.
Yeah, I don't want to. She offered to make me a doll, and I don't want to. I don't know if she was doing that thing where she was technically asking, but she wasn't actually. As in, she might have already made up her mind.
Well, doesn't matter. You don't know.
Well, I guess you should just be boring so she doesn't make you into a doll, I guess.
How do I be so boring? How do I be boring? I'm such a fun-loving guy.
That's gonna be a real struggle.
Oh God.
But so we're leaving, right? Were we
Yeah,
gonna check out that wasn't there like a catacomb or something?
The one where we had to get the water from? No, we already went there.
Okay, we already did that.
Already
Okay.
done that.
I mean, do you guys
Oh,
want to know
right, I
like a
remember.
cannonball or something, or?
I think we should. No, you're not supposed to go in the water. Remember?
You can swim. You can swim.
Don't you fucking dare.
We need, as Predska puts on his glasses and looks at his notes. We need to have 2 more ingredients to this spell to, fix time. We need the blood of a king, specifically Avalor, and the essence of the temporal nexus.
Do you think the
Like-
bookstore lady has anything about this king?
Maybe? Or maybe like that priest lady? Remember her? With the
Oh,
blindfold,
yeah.
I think, or whatever. Maybe she knows. I
has
don't know.
info too.
Oh, the one who
Maybe.
hates
I
us?
mean,
We'll
I
try
think we should go back
everything.
to town and stock up on supplies for our trek.
That
Oh,
town
we should
barely
probably
has
also
anything for
tell.
themselves.
Like
But yeah,
it was the priest lady that was friends with this guy, right? The one we just burned
Yeah.
to death.
yes.
We should probably
should-
tell her that he's yeah.
Yes,
He's
his
with his
untimely
god now,
demise is
with his
very
god.
saddening.
With his god. He's
And we had
happy.
Yeah, he's
absolutely
probably-
no hand in doing so, right,
He's
guys?
probably
No,
a
we
lovely
definitely
little
did.
doll.
One
and
of us,
loving it.
one of us did not set him on fire, right,
Loving it.
guys?
Yeah,
Where's
totally.
Yeah.
here?
Guys,
Oh, I mean, it was his final wish, Vax.
I moved them.
You do not need to be coy about it.
Maybe we should be
Oh,
a
jeez.
little more quiet here since we're not on best terms with the hags, I guess.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, we should
I mean,
do
some
it
of us.
anytime.
Well, at the very least, Big Mama seemed nice.
Mama's
Yeah,
very
but she
nice.
said she was.
The pie she
special
baked
case.
was absolutely amazing. I love crab.
I'm surprised that you two didn't want to try it. You're
I
not on a
mean-
diet anymore. You could have had a pie. Which way are we going?
I'm good with the
Not
amount of fingers I
going.
have right now.
This
Yeah,
way.
I'm allergic to shellfish.
It wasn't fish
Are you really?
or shell.
Well, it was a crab, was it not?
I thought you
Oh,
ate
it was some.
last
It
time.
tasted like crab, but I do not expect it to be crab.
Yeah, I don't think it was actually a crab. It just tasted like crab.
It was carapacian.
Exactly. Like a big old bug.
Well, I'm not
The-
gonna jinx it, but we are about out. So
The-
I mean, like,
The doors were open.
Oh, it's open? Okay.
Yeah. As the guards will just give you a nod, say, "Already done."
yeah.
Well, good luck out there then.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. And we leave.
Have a good day.
Also, I
And
could
we
just
trek
mass
on.
move you.
Yeah, that's probably what
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah, it's.
Made you
It takes
Yeah.
so much RP.
You mean-
Yeah.
You mean you guys don't want to slowly inch all the way there across the 1, 2,
You don't want to go
3
across
maps?
the raft again?
All right, you basically just walk over. There's like the
The
big
road
like
That
ocean
Predska
part.
auto
You-
built?
Yeah, you take the bridge. Well, not the bridge, but the boat over. Hang on, I
The
need to
boat.
move the extra stream camera. All right, there we go. Like
We
you
got a
bring
boat.
that, and boom.
Run,
All right, you're
boat.
back. A few hours have
And we're
I
passed.
did it.
Well, I don't know about you all, but I'm just a little famished. I'm gonna go straight over to the tavern.
Predska is gonna look at the walls. Does it look any like it's been built up in any way from the outside?
Like the actual walls themselves. Like, have they been rebuilt?
Yeah, like it's been fixed up since we've been gone.
Yeah, they've been like some
Oh,
work has been
shit.
done on them that now they're like a bit more covered, but it's still in the process of rebuilding.
How long were we gone? It was a few days, right? Yeah.
Was
Hours.
it a few days? Oh, hours.
just
I was gonna
hours?
say we
Okay.
didn't feed the glue. Again, he's only been fed one.
Yeah, let me take a look.
Is he okay?
It's been 6 hours. There you go.
Okay.
We haven't
He's-
slept a wink.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't need to sleep. At least
just
not the
need to
same way that
meditate.
you people need to sleep.
Oh, there they go.
Yeah.
Hey,
What?
Ah,
Where am I?
Wait.
Oh, there I
Huh?
am.
Whoa,
As
I'm here now.
as you enter into the
we were
town, As you enter into the town, there's the guards you see sort of banging on Glue's door.
Oh,
Hold on.
I do want to see what this
what is going on here?
They like tend to look to you and go, well, we've had reports that there's a demon about this place, and we're making sure that that's, well, making sure it's not true. We heard that they're inside here, as they're pointing at the door. Open up! No answer.
A
what?
demon.
There's not a
Well, that
demon
can't
or
be
nothing
good.
in there.
You need
What?
to back up.
The last
Back
time
up.
we were in there, it was just an empty house. With a large hole in it, for sure, but still an empty house.
You sure?
Yes.
Like, pretty sure.
Even had a rock inside. You know,
Well,
from the
you-
catapults.
Well, you know
And a bit of
tech,
water.
so...
It was kind of like a pool.
Well, you know tech, so I guess I could take your word, but, if I suspect that you're a demonologist, then, we're gonna have to take you down to the station.
Do we
A
look like the
demonologist
type?
as in a studier of demons, or like a person who
Do we look like the...
associates with?
Would you
Do
say,
he look
dude?
like the type hands to like the fucking horrifying like dude with like vine tentacles and
I start covering the entire building in brambles.
Demonologists can look like anyone. Are you saying that there's like types for people? Are you stereotyping?
No, I'm just.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
No.
I don't think I've heard the
that's
term
pretty
before.
narrow-minded.
No. Like, you see, you don't get it. Like, they have, like, you don't know they have, like, a symbol now that they have? Like, we ain't got none of that.
What's it? I do not even know what a demonologist is.
Because when I hear that word, it makes me think of scholarly pursuits. But it doesn't
And
sound like it's
absolutely
scholarly.
none of us are scholars.
A
Yeah, I'm
I
not-
assure
demonologist.
you.
I haven't
Dude.
read in, like, 3 years.
A
I don't even
demonologist
know
is
how to read.
someone who has pacted with a demon and is capable of summoning them.
Okay,
Very
that does
illegal,
sound like
yeah.
a problem.
Warlock, though.
I feel like there should be a different name for these people, though. It
Why?
still makes
Wouldn't
me
it be
think of
called a warlock?
scholar. Yeah, how is this different from a warlock?
Well, a warlock gains power from a patron, someone who, of course, isn't of the hells. It can be anyone. Even you could be a patron to a warlock. Points at, like,
Oh, that's
all
weird.
of you.
Well,
Oh.
to be fair, if you are getting a patron from anyone, wouldn't that also acquire to demons? He says, now putting a hand to
Well.
his and thinking about the differences between demonologists and warlocks.
Well, the difference between that is that you're only borrowing the power. A demonologist is someone who summons the demons here.
Okay, yeah,
Oh,
that actually
summoner.
sounds like a problem.
Oh, okay.
We don't
Ah,
want
like a
watches on our
charm.
tails.
Interesting. Speaking of which, speaking of Tex, actually, do you know where the young chap is?
Young chap.
Yeah, we would like to update him on what we have found out.
Oh, Tech? The commander?
Yes.
Mhm.
Technically, yeah.
He's currently interrogating a woman that recently came here. Sell off the census for non-humanoid.
Oh.
What do they have black hair? Sounds it's a woman and looks kind of offish with their eyes.
Yes. Draconic
Oh,
looking.
it's one of our friends.
Oh.
I'll go, mate. Go.
She
make
wouldn't
this
happen to
go-
be. Oh wait, is she
He'll be at the
the lady
bar.
that we met?
She's the one that took the raft.
Yeah.
Out of
Yeah,
character,
Ferra.
Anyway,
Yeah.
nothing in here, so they'll just continue walking to their posts.
Must have been
Oh,
when-
they gave up already? Okay.
Well, yeah, you
There's
basically
nothing
like
interesting
the-
here, I guess.
you're
Predska, what's the
technically
delay?
you're
Pop kicks
technically
open the door.
quote unquote friends with the commander. So like, if they trust your words. They trust
That
you.
it was
I mean,
empty.
I don't really know if Glue's a demon per se. He's kind of just a mushroom.
He was just a mushroom. I assumed he was some kind of mycelium person.
As you walk on in, take a look. You see basically the commanders like doing like a stand-in pose, an interrogation sort of like look towards her, who's also just sitting down. You just hear the conversation going, "Well, you didn't show up as humanoid, so are you really sure you're not like a demon or something?" See, you
Fox
get
is on the
in.
ceiling.
Demon.
He just walks
Oh.
directly over the table.
You
Oh,
just
you're
see like
back.
Fred's just like leaning over Tech and is like, "There, you seem to have met our friend."
Oh,
Hi,
you
fella.
know this
How are you?
person?
Yes, we met on our travels.
Oh,
We helped her
well,
get across a very predicament with the bridges back up. No,
well, I suggest that
she's a lovely lady.
She's looking for
so
her
they're not a
dad.
demon.
Not a demon.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
What is it? Our dear
Uh,
dear Den is one of them. That he snaps his fingers. What is it, fella? All sorts of something.
Draconic. Dragon Daddy.
yes, I have draconic blood. It's probably why I didn't show up on your humanoid census since I'm half dragon. Oh,
Yeah, I'm like anybody that's part dragon would do that.
well, my bad. I
Dan,
was
we
just
need to have
making
another
sure.
talk.
After all, since the invasion of the demons, we need to be on standby.
That is true. Also, speaking of standby, we are back from our expeditions into the swamps.
Oh, find anything useful?
Well, we found a stick. You showed us a stick, and then we also talked to the god of time.
She wants to
Uh,
make me into her doll.
That is only partially what we talked about. We also talked about a way to merge the timelines together and save our worlds. We must find. He puts the glasses on again. The blood of King
Arvan Thor.
Arvanthor. Then we must find the temple nexus, which might be where the blood of the Steer King is.
hmm.
We already have the third part, which is this lovely stick here.
All right. Well, I have no idea what either of those things are. But if you're looking for any information, we could probably find someone who would know.
Well, that would be very helpful. We don't really know where to start.
I believe Lilith could probably know something. She's a book nerd. They know things, right?
That is true. That also reminds me, we did just literally pass the priest that we probably could have asked questions for, didn't we?
I mean, maybe.
What isn't the wait? Which way is the priest?
Priest is like the way this way, right?
I thought it was south.
Is it south?
It
I believe
it's
it's
west.
this way.
West.
We saw.
Oh,
West.
Wow.
okay.
East. Okay. Oh, never mind. We'll do it on the way out. I'm going to stretch my legs and keep my throat from evaporating into thin air. Then, in Iola's, after you get done eating, why you go talk to Lilith?
I don't
See what
think
she knows.
Den ordered anything. Den, did you want some?
No,
I say with a mouthful of tongue.
I don't want anything. It's fine.
Right.
Get him a what are those called? Mocktail? Give him a mocktail.
Are you mugging me? You gotta wait outside.
Uh,
So
well,
I didn't pay attention very briefly. Why is Den crying? And do we need to have another talk?
I think he's just upset that there's somebody cooler than him over there because they're a dragon sorcerer.
He always did have a complex about that.
Well,
Not
It's
just a
okay,
dragon
we'll
sorcerer,
have
but
we'll have
also half
another
dragon.
intervention.
Can you imagine how that must feel for like some human?
I mean, yeah,
Yes.
that is just so much more badass. And she knows who her dragon dad is. I mean, an obsidian dragon too. I've never even heard of one of those.
Actually, honestly, I do not think Diz ever even told us about his parents. But this is a conversation not standing on the table of Audio Tex Tavern.
Oh no, I'm not standing on this table. I'm standing on the ceiling.
Are you standing
Big
over it?
difference.
Or standing
Oh.
over the table?
Oh yeah, I good point.
God.
What if I walk over here?
you just gotta
Can the
fucking.
mocktail be called? Can the mocktail be a dragon flame?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna gonna walk outside. Be like, here, Den, one dragon flame for you.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Let's get it together.
Appreciate
We got
it.
work to do.
Start sipping on it with a little fucking silly straw all set.
It's all like it's got the loop de loops and everything.
When you eat it, you undergo the dragon breath spell.
Holy shit!
You know, it's a little spicy.
Predska, we might need to have another self-confidence talk with Den later. Okay, good talk.
Good talk.
Hold on. I was thinking. I was looking at a meme.
Which meme? Now, you need to post it in the Shattered Bridge chat right now, or else we will not forgive you.
I was trying to look up a meme for a reference for what was going on with Den. It's this right here.
Oh no.
I'm excited.
This but Den and Fella.
We have the new cool. It was like
We have a
draconic
new
sorcerer.
dragon
The
sorcerer.
cooler draconic sorcerer.
Oh no.
You
Forget
versus the
about
person
Den.
she tells him
Fella's
not to
my
worry
best
about.
friend.
Hold up, fella. Can you sing and dance?
Never tried.
Good thing I'm not there to hear this.
Okay, all right. Den is still irreplaceable.
I'm a sorcerer, not a bard.
Well, so are we. I'll
Why not
excuse
both?
you.
Did you know that we were actually all sorcerers?
Oh,
We
well,
are
dance.
the meta magics.
Oh, a dance group of sorcerers.
Yeah, Predska, we have our subgroup. Come on, let's do that. Let's do that one song that we practiced.
I'm not going to do that.
What? Why not?
Because I can. I simply don't.
Aw.
To be fair, that subgroup was very embarrassing.
Vok just kind of sits on the ceiling and starts pouting.
Yes, well, it's a strange twist of fate that we're all magically bound by times because of this. Interesting, ain't it?
That subgroup song was called Candy Gummy.
Unfortunate.
Yeah,
Unfortunate.
that was when we tried a cute concept and it really did not work.
Vox, who are you talking to?
The voices in my head.
Yes, I also do that quite a lot.
I'm starting to realize that I think we all do it. We really need to invest in a therapist and not a dance coach.
Well, to
Okay,
be
why
fair,
are
our
you
dad-
backing away? You're in this boat with me.
Well, let's just watch
You
this
treat me any
conversation go
different?
on.
Anyway, cue to Iolos as
Yes.
Predska continues to torment Vax. Anyway,
Ah.
Yeah, I'll knock
Uh,
on the door and then walk in. Knock.
Right.
Boom.
Oh, hello.
Hello, Lilith. I was just wondering if you had any information on the once King Aventhor?
I could probably have a book about kings and such, but I don't know them personally.
Okay, that's a good start, though. We're trying to dig up information on this man because he is part of the key for our next goal, I suppose.
Oh, well, if you're looking for, the book and such, I believe it's in the backlog, over there. She'll point at this shelf, basically. In the back,
All right.
hopefully you can find it, otherwise, unless it was destroyed in the fight.
That would be a shame. I shall go check.
Wow, 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 wow. Please make me an investigation.
Okay.
Wow.
Check. Invest.
Okay,
Look at that
okay.
investment.
Yeah. Okay. You beat fate and it's there. As basically you look through the books and such. One interesting one that you find with the title then. Lilith would have mentioned the title, I forgot to say the name for it. It's basically called I spelled that wrong, but there we go.
There you go.
Monarchy. Sure, there we go. The Monarchy Catalog.
Okay. Catalog.
The book looks like a dark sort of blue book with what seems to have white like embroidered upon it. The very front of it has what seems to be an interlocking crown and tiara.
All right. I will check the index for Arbenthor.
All right. It seems that the book itself it indexes by last name. So, for example, name conventions and stuff would be named like this. So we go King, M, delete, so like that, basically. Where it catalogs by the last name of a king and a queen.
We don't
It-
know that last name, do we?
You do not know the last name. Also, it doesn't show like the full name until you open that page. So technically, you could find Arvenfall, but it would probably take you a few hours.
A few hours? Okay. I'll go find somewhere comfortable. First, I'm going to go back to Lilith and say, I did find it. Is there somewhere I could sit down and peruse through it?
Well, there's not much seating arrangements in here, as, well, you can clearly see points at, like, all the broken floorboards.
All right, no matter. And then I'm going to go over here, like, in this corner and make my thorn throne again. And
Yes.
sit.
Basically, while you're reading, everyone can choose the long rest if they so choose. Wow.
Damn.
Yes.
we kind of need it.
Yeah, I think I still have health missing.
Yes.
Oh yeah, so do I.
So if everyone still wants to find where they're gonna rest for a few hours.
Yeah, Den's gonna be
I do
crying,
want
like
to
sitting on the
for a
crib.
rest.
Sulk by the water and cry.
Vox already is where he's gonna rest. Just
Okay.
We'll
on the
see you
ceiling
rest.
of the
I have arranged bedding for you if you are looking to sleep upside down, man.
Oh really?
Yes.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
I think when I sit down on
Vox
my
will
throne,
then. I'm sorry.
sorry. When I sit down on my throne, I'm gonna send a message to whoever was closest and tell them to tell everyone that I'm checking the thing and they can do whatever.
Yeah, it would have been entertaining. So, Predska.
Okay,
Oh,
that would have been the first person I told. Let's be real.
let me do this. All right. It's Dan, what are you doing?
Fucking crying.
He's
Not
like,
like
he's looking at his
slowly, not like
reflection in the
bawling and just
water,
like
and it's doing
sniffling
that
to
like
himself.
it's doing that really sad montage where it has like a bunch of like the images floating around.
They're gonna make all the AMVs about it.
Where's that gumball gif?
uh,
It's
as
like one of like XXX Tentacion's ballads too.
as you're
Exactly.
crying, one of the guards will approach you, just like, sir, are you alright?
I'm fine. It's fine.
Hopefully, if you're, are you really fine? Like, you don't look fine.
They say that you're fine, but you're not really fine. Yeah, I'm fine.
What's got you down?
Yeah, we're just have a thing, right? And then somebody shows up and is just like, "Oh, I'm that thing, but I'm better." Look at me.
Oh, yes. I sort of understand that feeling myself. Yeah. It was a few years back when I was guard of my legion, and new guy comes in and he instantly takes us all out. Best one about, despite being a newbie. God, still feel the humiliation to this day. I get you.
Yeah, it's rude, right? Like you're doing a thing and somebody else shows up. It's just like, it's fine. It's fine.
Well, what I can say is, don't let it get you down. After all, you're your own person. No one can be better than you. It's not like they have your memories or your name or your friendships. All of them are different. That's what,
Yeah, but what if they start trying to steal my life and they take all those things?
then you fight back. You just take what you need and defend what you love. That's what my wife told me.
Are you still with your wife?
Yeah. No,
Okay, I've just been hearing a lot of divorces lately. I'm sorry, I just needed to make sure.
No, at the time she was a very close friend of mine, but yeah, we're married now.
Aww.
Well, congratulations. That's pretty good.
I mean, I'm not bragging or anything. I was just telling you that even if you feel down in the dumps like I used to, there's always going to be a light to help you. Don't worry too much, as he will hand you an apple.
And then we'll look down at the apple and seem like to think for a second and then get like wide eyes for a moment as he seems to realize something. Actually, you know what? You're right. You're so right.
I hope I am. Well, just don't jump into the water and everything will be fine. If you need anything, don't be afraid to call me. My name's Jason.
All right, Jason. I appreciate it. You know what? We should go camping sometime.
Sure. I've always needs a camping buddy for stuff. Well, I'll see you around.
Goodbye. With that, then we'll walk off and peer in through the doorway, looking down at the apple in his hands and seem to be contemplating something.
The guard thought you were jumping into the water, so he's giving you a pep talk.
He was just drinking his margarita all sad.
Belau is
Now I
Belia
say
is just sitting
Jason's a good guy.
True. He totally wouldn't murder a camp full of teenagers.
Uh-huh.
What? Where did that come from?
Jason.
Oh, I'm
Voorhees.
kidding. I got it. Sorry, I was
The name's-
typing, so.
The name is Jason Four Cheese.
Four cheese? Four cheese pizza?
Takes off the helmet, he's got a mouse head under there.
He's always looking for a camping buddy. Oh God. Oh God. We found one of Ferra's serial killers.
Oh no. So as we go over to thingy next. Alright, Predska.
Yeah, Predska kind of just like was walking around and just went through the back door. Peeks his head, sees what his glue's there.
As you open up the door and such, glue you find is basically like trying to hide really badly behind the desk. He's like, "Damn, the guards are onto me." Ah.
Tap, 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 tap.
God, that's terrifying. Don't just sneak up on a man as he's ready to die.
Oh well. Before you die, can I have the clothes we ordered?
Oh, yeah, those,
He's got diet.
yeah, I can get them ready for you. Just, be hush hush. The gods were almost on to me.
Mm-hmm. Yes. We
You
stop
will,
that. Though I don't know if that will stay that way. Also, here's your head. He just puts the hat of glue onto glue's like mushroom cap.
hey.
Oh God.
There you go.
Uh,
Keep yourself
There's
company.
two of them.
It merges together. Now he has two mushroom cats.
That's pretty neat. Also, by the way, are you a demon?
Yes, I am indeed a demon. As he will reach into his bag and hand you the clothes made.
Oh, all right. They do anything?
For one, they are glamored. So basically, how that works is that you can choose the design when you wear them. Basically, the clothes can shift into other clothing, almost like a disguised self.
Wiggle eyebrows. Anything else?
Yes. In addition, I need to go get my notes from.
What should I call these? Leviathan. Leviathan.
Thread.
Leviathan threads, yeah. I definitely did not spell Leviathan right, but that's okay.
I shall type it like that in my notes as well. Unless it got auto-corrected.
And now it's time for the funny effect, because, oh boy, you decided to use a Leviathan.
Well,
So, these clothes are made from the skin of a Leviathan, a creature that is quite literally anti-divine in a way. As they are infused into the clothing as like silver threads, it provides resistance against divine magic and grants advantage on saving throws against spells cast by holy symbols and divine entities.
Resistance against divine magic, and say the last part again.
And the advantage on saving throws, basically. I'll put the
On
word in
saving
this.
throws.
Save it.
Is that saving throws against divine magic
Yes.
specifically?
Okay.
Okay.
Against divine entities and gods. So basically, if somebody uses a holy symbol to cast a spell, that counts as divine magic. I will put it into Spoil Channel, the wording. The outfit is made from unique fabric infused with arcane symbols and woven with silver threads. It provides resistance against divine magic that grants advantage on saving throws against spells cast by divine entities and gods. There you
Yeah. Predska wishes he had all this big dick energy. Anyway,
go.
And
uh,
it shifts like how it
Yes.
looks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So technically, you see the guard outfit, and
be
you're
fine.
basically, you look towards like a guard, and now you can copy the guard's outfit.
oh, okay. Oh, this is wonderfully made, Glue. Thank you for
Uh,
your service, as always.
No problem. Just make sure the guards don't find out where I am, and eventually I'll find a body.
You, can't you just make yourself one?
Well, I mean, they'd just be mushrooms if I make them. I need to find a body to copy.
Well, there's quite a lot of few dead goblin ones up in the bridge up in the north. If you want to take one of those, feel free.
I'll send a scout out to go see if I can get one.
Yes, I usually wouldn't suggest this kind of desecration, but the goblins do not deserve it.
Fuck
All
them
good.
kids.
All right, you stay safe now. Do not kill yourself. And he goes out.
I'm not
He
planning
will
to.
in this like. He'll go into this back like little part right here, and put on the clothing.
Right? You
He's
now
gonna-
have the outfit.
he. Funnily enough, he's not gonna do anything special with it, but he's gonna make the Leviathan threads kind of like weave into kind of like I don't know what you'd call it, like a floofed up loincloth. Basically, you know what Inesuke from like Demon Slayer wears? That.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, baggy
Mm.
clothes, has like a waistband, fur belt, but it's all like not it's all like orange colors and like different like reddish hues and yellows.
Are your feet still
So it
out?
kind of like,
Sorry. Keep going.
So basically, it like meets the colors of like purple and blue from his like body. Looks pretty
Oh,
dashing.
nice.
Anyway,
Purple.
Predska doesn't do much else other than like go into the find a nice puddle or pond to just go sleep in.
All right, and finally, Vext, what are you doing? Wait.
I will be taking up tech with honest offer.
All right, well, let me show you to your room.
All right. I am going to attempt to do like a half backflip to get back onto the ground.
Acrobatics.
Yeah. All right. Here and here. Ha.
All right, you do it pretty good. You managed to do the flip. Oop, oop.
I go ahead and take a bow.
Come on. Wait.
Oh, hi. I see Den like leering around the corner, incredibly suspiciously holding an apple.
Oh.
I
Where'd
was
you
just
get that from?
taking.
Oh, it's my buddy Jason gave it to me. That's not important.
Okay.
Well, be sure Vax to the accommodations if you're willing to follow.
Yeah, apparently we actually have beds and we don't have to sleep in random buildings. That was news to me.
Oh, that you know what? That's news to me too.
Yeah. Well, want to come along?
Yeah.
Right? He just
All
walks.
right.
All right.
Just kind of glances back a few
And
times,
and
and
Vox
then walks along.
suspects absolutely nothing.
Doesn't see the the redness in his eyes,
Nope.
the tear stains on his face.
You gotta
Alright,
fight.
Text will basically point at this door and just go, well, that's your room there.
Oh wow.
Uh,
Thank you.
yeah, do what you want there. It doesn't really matter. No one lives there anymore, so you can just destroy it, make it a mess. I really don't care.
Oh, cool. Vox starts like producing flame in his hands.
Maybe don't burn it down.
Do not
Maybe.
cause arson.
It was just a joke, right? Just a joke.
You say so.
Vox is gonna grab this pillow and this blanket and then just fly back to the ceiling and just cuddle up on there.
Oh no.
Oh my god, he's spinning.
My god, he's stuck to the ceiling.
And there we go.
Alright. Is everyone gonna take their long rest then?
Does
Yes.
his gravity effect
Yeah.
not matter based on his consciousness?
It does not matter on his consciousness.
Okay.
That would
I
be
was thinking of
hilarious.
like
Yeah.
changelings, I guess.
Basically, how his works is that he has like golden like fucking like piping things around his body, and he can
Yeah.
turn that on and off. So it's like it'll go into his body and then he'll go upside down because the pipings are the things that's keeping him stable on the ground.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
no,
do that.
my normal is upside down.
The bow.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oi,
I believe changelings can
Yeah.
still sleep even when they're changed. Oh. 'Cause it doesn't mention that they have to be conscious.
Okay.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'll click the long rest.
I can't wait to see mannequin backs one day.
One day.
No.
God, I forgot
To
that the
see
new
what?
changelings can change their size between medium and small.
Oh,
Oh, they can?
Yeah, that's the because Mordekaiser's monsters, the multiverse, they rechanged a bunch of races, and the new updated changeling can switch between some medium and small sizes.
Honestly, that's
Yeah.
kind of cool.
Yes,
Yeah.
Where's the rest button? Oh, there it is.
yeah, this should be a long rest.
Yeah, Predska moved from the drinking water to just the pool or like fountain in the middle of the tower.
Alright. What the fuck? Predska. No, that one. In the fucking
And
court.
wandered in.
Alright.
He's
As
chilling.
time begins to pass. Bing billing. I can't make it
Man, like,
nighttime,
nothing's
but
gonna happen.
yeah. How long do you want to rest? 6 or 8 hours.
8 hours. Let's go to full mile. Let's get ourselves a good sleep.
Hey.
Treat ourselves. It's true.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, one event happens.
Don't like that too.
ooh.
1
I see.
second as I do. Alright. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright. Alright. Iolus.
Alrighty.
Yes.
So, as you basically spend your time meditating and reading the book, trying to find through, there is a slight interruption, you could say. But before then, hang on, I need to actually do this. I'm just putting a nighttime filter on.
Okay.
Here we go. It begins to rain outside. It's
What a
it's the
terrible
rainy
day for rain.
ambience. It's like the lo-fi rainy ambience at 6 a.m.
I have to draw that now. I'm just like reading a book on my throne, and it's raining.
It's like the lo-fi girl animation.
Exactly. If I knew how to animate, I'd do it, but I don't.
If I want to make it darker, I just... Man. I overlay 2
Whoa.
rains. There we go. As it begins to turn to night, it begins to rain quite heavily. There's like small little thunderstorms that go on outside. However, when you're in your concentration of reading, you hear a slight thud to your right.
A what?
A slight thud to
Thud.
your right.
Thud. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Do you look up?
I look up from my book and look over.
All right. As you basically, most of the thudding noise seems to be the wind and such, but this one seems to be happening inside. And as you basically, take a look to your right, you see you notice that Lilith isn't there. Which was weird because you could sense and slightly hear her presence, among time, but as soon as you take a look, you don't find her there.
Hmm. Does this concern me? Or does he even care?
Ah,
Well,
Hmm.
once
Oh,
again, you
okay.
begin to hear the thud. It seems to be coming from your left now.
I think the best course of action is to turn the throne into the bramble ball that just goes around me. Tangela mode.
So you're just basically going cocoon mode.
I'm going cocoon,
Mm-hmm.
and I make the thorns on the outside just a little bit bigger than they usually are.
Alright, as you go cocoon mode, you begin to once again hear the slight thudding noise, but this time it sounds above you, outside of your thorny cocoon. Then you begin to hear something from the other side of it. Oh. What languages do you speak again?
Let me look. Cheat. Do. I common, Elvish, Sylvan, and Infernal.
Okay. You will begin to hear a word in Sylvan, to be exact, as it begins to speak, specifically.
Let me in. Iris. Iris. Let me in. It's so painful out here. I need the warmth. Visit me.
Yeah, you begin to basically hear that.
Hmm.
have fun with that.
That is weird.
Pretty weird, champ.
I could leave. I could just remove myself from this situation.
Aw.
But I don't really want to.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna crack open the cocoon and look outside.
As you crack open the cocoon, you begin to hear the voice as it begins to simply speak, going,
Yes. Come out. I need you. It's so cold.
and as you as you crack open the cocoon to peer out, in front of you, in front of your cocoon, it seems pitch black outside from the outside of your cocoon. However, from where you're looking out, it's not actually pitch black. It's just because something is standing in front of you. And as you look up, you see this.
Oh.
Well, that's unsightly and not the vibe. And probably not worth the gold either.
Alice, I need your warmth. Hug me. Give me warmth.
Can I Arcana check this?
If you want, sure.
Or can I do a check to see if I can stab it with fire?
Martial check.
Because if it wants warmth, I got some warmth, let's just say.
Alright, martial check. And basically as it asks for like a hug, basically you see like it's like tendrilled slimed body or like basically like cutouts from itself as it's like trying to reach to you.
Let's see, martial check. It's in the normal skill checks, right? There it is.
Hmm. That is not enough.
Okay.
Basically, from what you could tell by looking at the thing, is that its entire body seems to be made from a necrotic sort of slime or energy. If it touches you, you could in fact just wither away.
Alice, why are you so... Come. Give me your warmth.
Can I frostbite the outer layer of my cocoon?
I mean, you could put frost on your outer layer, sure.
Okay, I'm gonna close the cocoon and frostbite the outer
Alright.
layer. We're becoming an ice storm ball.
As you
Put
freeze
that
up
in the drink.
as you freeze up the outer edges, it tries to reach towards you. Please make me an acrobatics check. Or athletics, your choice.
Ew.
As it sees that you're trying to close up the cocoon. Okay. I will make the creature roll. Luckily, it is pretty weak because it is a fucking weird mass. So I plus what? Because I rolled a fucking 13. Alright. You manage to close up the ball before it even tries to grasp at you. You see what seems to be like 10 tentacles as they sort of reach out, all with hands trying to reach at you, but as it closes up, you hear thudding on the outer layer outside as it begins to go.
Alice, let me in. You already know it. You already know the depths within your soul. Release me. Bring me warmth. You all should wake up. You will be me.
The thudding stops, after about a minute or so. Also, there we go. As the thudding seems to stop in silence, the only thing you can hear is the rain. What do you do?
Do I have calligrapher's tools. Can I draw the creature like from my
Yes.
memory? Okay, I'm just gonna
As
document that so that I have an image to show later and be like, y'all, you'll never fucking guess.
as you reach down to get your calligraphy tools and look into your bag, when you open up the bag, you see the creature's face inside of it as it peers out, looking towards you, as it goes,
Finally, see me.
as it lunges towards you.
Okay.
You wake up.
I thought I don't sleep, but I
Yeah.
guess that's different.
Uh,
Oh, trans.
as
Like a vision.
as basically as what happens is that as it lunges towards you, your vision blackens, as then suddenly your eyes open within the in the chair. It seems that somehow, despite your elvish nature, you had in fact fallen asleep for what seems to be about a minute.
Mm.
Huh. Anyway, long rest, Lamal.
Anywho,
8 hours passed, and Eilish, you finally find the other phone.
Okay.
As what you find is that it is this. King Arvathon Ulith. Do you want to
Excellent.
read his biography?
Yes, please.
Alright. King Arvathon Ulith, the very first in line to the Ulithith monarchy. He in fact was the very first king to establish the empire, one known as simply the Empire of Polyrus. However, though, due to his innate power of time manipulation, he had a vast greed for time. Specifically, he was well known for the fact that he had to be slayed by powerful adventurers because Ulif's Arvathorn had decided to simply try and go against the rules of the world and had tried to merge time in a destructive way, which of course could lead to the annihilation of all timelines. He was a tyrant king, would be the best description of him. He had 7 daughters, all of which mysteriously disappeared after his death, but after, of course, a incident known as the Fracture, most of the remnants known of his kingdom is now gone, fallen underwater.
Sure.
Make me a history check on the Fracture.
All right. Skill. History.
You're from Degredia, so I give you advantage.
Oh, okay. It does involve nobility, which is always something. Nope, same thing.
Alright.
well,
With an 11 history, what you can tell is that the Fracture is a pretty well-known incident or a cataclysm in Holyrus. There was no oceans in Holyrus to begin with. It was a giant landmass in the middle of the ocean. However, many, many thousand years ago, the god of chaos had become... the goddess of chaos had basically become very angry with what's known as the Empire due to their actions. With this, the goddess of chaos decided to strike down towards the Empire, thus splitting all of the continents away from each other, turning them into Salvanus, Badlands, and Urak. Each of which basically then became what's known as those continents. The huge landmass in the middle is basically the fallen oceans. Well, the fallen islands now that have fallen into the ocean because of the goddess of chaos. The Greedia came after. Because it's an Eldritch entity,
camera.
Lomel.
Yeah, Lomel.
Hmm.
Look at the camera.
So
Can you
yeah, so
spell the Empire's name real quick?
it's literally just called the Empire.
Okay,
It's just that.
cool.
Yeah, I can't really
What a
explain
detail.
anything more about the Empire, but yeah, it's was a place. Oh. Hmm.
Okay. Does this information give me like a good idea of like, oh, it might be so and so like in the world? Because it sounds like it kind of does.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll just bring it up to the rest of everyone and see what they.
Hmm. Everyone else awakens. Oh,
One of us on the
delicious.
ceiling.
I hop out of my throne and retract it, and then say, "I need a fucking," and I'm gonna walk back to the bar.
Okay, I'd like to point out you cut out after saying fucking, so you just said I need a fucking.
I need
Drink,
a fucking.
drink.
I'm going to the bar.
Going to the bar.
Yes, if everyone wants to head
Hey,
there
no,
too,
I
is
acquire something of you.
Have you heard of the
Yes.
High Elves?
Hmm. Have you ever heard of the High Elves? Kale will look
Oh,
towards you.
I'll
Go.
go,
Hmm.
No, okay, go on.
Okay. Kale will look towards you. Go. Ah, yes, of course. If you are looking for drink, what are you looking for?
uh, uh, hmm. Give me the sour.
Ah, Sour Patch Kids. I got it. Don't worry. As he'll go into the
Better be
back
an
and
actual kid in there.
indeed, tara. So he
Oh,
will
good.
come over. He'll place down what seems to be a red sort of wine, as it says Sour Patch Kids on it. Recently from the Fae.
Very good.
Of course. And of course, it's on the house as the Empire as well. The captain has already paid for your drinks and food.
Thank you.
Sour Patch Kid cocktails, yeah. He'll lean back and go, well, don't get too drunk. After all, having noisy customers is also, not a blunt.
Also, at like 9 in the morning.
Yes. Also, yes, why are you having a drink at 1? At 1?
1? Is it 1 a.m.?
Oh, no,
Actually, no.
There are
I'm
13
different.
hours in a day in Ferra, so basically they are split between 6 hours each. Basically, 1 to 6 is like morning to night, and then 6 to 13 is like PM. So yeah, 1 to 6 is like AM, and then 6 to 12 or 13 is PM.
Well, when
It's
he asks that,
normal
I'm gonna be
blood
like,
time.
it's just for my health, of course.
Health.
Health reasons.
I get it, I get it. The kitsune also need to drink alcohol in order to stay rejuvenated.
Eolus takes a sip of his glass and waits for the rest of everyone to come out. Eventually.
Ah, yes. Goes over to Predska. You're in the kiddie pool.
This is not a kiddie pool. This is a fountain. Or at least I think it is.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
it's a jacuzzi.
Oh, it
Nah.
is?
What?
Wait, this town
Oh.
has its own jacuzzi? That's lit.
It's not
Hey,
on.
yo, like, I look. It's not on. Man, didn't even know.
Well, that's
Uh,
because you thought it was a fountain.
Oh yeah, I thought it was a fountain, but you know, 2D atmosphere here.
Yeah.
Predska will stretch himself up, having gotten a nice good nap where nothing happened and everything went well.
Mhm.
He will get up on to get out of here. He had basically he was like leaning on the brick and had his bottom half in the water, just kind of floating around. And he had his clothing, like where you know how he has the Leviathan treads. To
Mhm.
make sure that they're dry, he had them on his fin, kind of wrapped up, and he snaps and it goes back to normal. And he makes his way out of his room. Yeah, this is all his now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
The bottom of the fucking time thing.
Yep. This is all mine.
God, that must be so
Fred-
difficult to sleep because you're just hearing a constant tick tock, like above you.
I mean, hey, it's better to listen to than the voices.
Ah, yes. The metronome peers out the voices in my head.
Now, see, when the voices start saying TikTok, it's a problem.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Yes, it's
Unless you're playing TikTok on the clock because the party
I
don't
see.
yes,
stop.
admittedly.
Oh.
Pretsko was watching where these two schmucks were, so he's just gonna.
I
dead.
always
Hello.
that actually fits because I
Oh, wait,
always
I'm
woke
dead.
up in the morning feeling like P Diddy.
Exactly.
What? Huh?
No, that token.
Oh.
God 5 was already dead. I accidentally just made that invisible.
Oh, I thought that was guard 6. Okay. I thought...
That was God 5. He was
Going
killed.
anywhere.
As long as
There
it's
was
not
never
Jason,
a
I'm
guard
fine.
there.
Yeah.
Jason is guard 6.
Pretska kicks down the door. Hello, everyone.
Oh, Vox accidentally switches gravity back on and falls. Oh!
I catch him.
Oh,
Oh wow. Make him do a
Vox
roll.
flushes.
He will promptly turn around and throw you back out into the street. And then where are you?
Oh, Predska, my hero.
Huh? Oh, hi, good morning.
Oh, rise and shine,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yes, it is morning. A nice and quiet sleep for once. The fountain in the middle of the clock tower is immaculate.
I didn't know there was a fountain there.
Yes, it does. It has a bunch of levers on it. I don't know what they do, but anyway, I assume we must go and find our dear friend Alois. I don't know where he went to sleep. I didn't see.
I couldn't tell you either, to be honest.
Let's
Yeah, I
go
didn't
see the
really
tavern.
see him at all.
Oh, maybe he's in the library. He was looking for our dear king.
I believe they did
Oh.
send a message to you, Predska, before. Wasn't sure if you heard it though.
No, it was Den. I think
Just
it
whoever
was
wants
it me?
voices.
I thought it was Den.
Because it was the
No, it was
closest
not
person
me.
at time, so you were in the tavern at that time.
Well, I did tell
No.
him that I would be in the library, so it's fine.
Okay,
to
we're
check
going to the library.
Yeah.
I
Knock,
do
knock,
not
knock.
click on the door because Predska knows boundaries.
And then Voct waits for the door to
Uh,
shut and then kicks it open.
God.
I'll just wait out
Hi,
here.
Lilith. Good morning.
Oh, well, hello there. Is there something you need?
not specifically, but we are looking for Lois. Lois. Do you know where he might be? I do not see him in here.
Oh, yes, they did sleep here for a bit. They're mostly just reading the book. That shows, like, the fucking remnants of, like, little spike vines on the ground.
Ah, I
However,
see.
they did rush out over to the tavern.
Then that will be where we will be going. Thank you very much. I might be passing by before we go, so I forgot words.
Uh-huh.
It's okay.
Hold on. Before we depart, so carry on.
Of course. Well, good day.
Yeah, Preska's already out as he's waiting for his friends to come over, so they may kick down the door together.
Oh, Vaxed, is there something you need?
No, I was just spacing out.
Okay.
Voct maintains like a nice awkward, like just unbroken eye contact.
She's
And then
like
30 seconds
fucking
later,
flustered.
30 seconds later, he'll just start like backing up.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
This is why you have no bitches.
Yeah, no. Voct has negative Riz.
No, Riz. We're opening up the door now.
God, it's just all. I'd like to imagine we all remember the last time that Voct actually tried to pick up someone. That was just Voct being weird. It's like, oh god, I remember the last time
at least
Voct
he still has his, he still has a fan base, but when people get to know him, they're just like, oh, okay.
Never meet
Oh.
your heroes. Yeah.
He's like,
He's the quirky one that everyone loves when they are like watching on a video, but then when you actually meet them, they're kind of like too much to handle.
I was like, oh god, he actually is like that all the time. It's
His fans are
exhausting.
his fans are very
It's-
fierce, and they do defend whenever people are like, oh my god, Voct, lazy dancer.
No, he's just a
Meanwhile,
shitty dancer. Anyway,
the reality is Voct is actually just a lazy dancer. It's like, no, it's just one of his quirks. Meanwhile, Voct's like, man, I could not be bothered to do this better.
they comment on every performance is like, wow, look at their growth. They're trying so hard out there. They weren't like this a year ago.
anyway, back to game. We come into the door, and we at least he'll pitch you there. We come in
You
there?
can do that. I just walked in.
Hang on, I'm thinking about something. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. Yes, he says, getting real close and scaring you.
Yeah, yes.
Did you sleep?
You
Said
know
you
I
closed your
don't sleep.
eyes. Yes, but the library lady said that you were snoozing.
Yeah, for like a minute. It was not good. It was horrible. I don't understand how you people sleep. Sleeping is terrible.
Well, I slept in the fountain outside.
Do you also see horrible, disgusting black blobs when you sleep? Because I don't understand how you can do that.
Oh, the sleep paralysis demon. Yeah, all the time.
Okay. Yeah, see, another reason why sleep is bullshit.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
that's
depends on-
totally normal.
Oh, it depends on what chronic pain that I am feeling at the time.
Oh yeah, do you wake up with like horrific back pain too, Predska?
Anyway,
Yeah, did you all want like breakfast or something? I can order it real quick.
yeah, sure.
All
Yeah,
right.
breakfast
Dan, what
sounds
do you
pretty good.
want? A McMuffin?
I would love a McMuffin.
Oh,
Okay.
McMuffin sounds amazing.
All right. Wait, how many muffins?
I
Preska,
think
what do you want?
Let's see. I don't. Do you have any fish?
Apologies, but no, perishables such as that are very hard to come by at the moment due to the restrictions that have been placed upon this town.
I see. Do you have anything that is not perishable but is indeed from the sea?
I recently have some seashells.
What would do?
I could,
I would like to go procure your tastiest seashells.
Right, I can boil them up and make them soft so they're chewable.
And I would love that.
I'll bet for the rest of you. Conrad.
And then three McMuffins. No cheese on mine, thank you.
Alright, can make a MacGuffin. Alright,
What
I'll
did you
go
say
in.
to Vox?
I was explaining what Presco just explained to what chronic back pain felt like. It was nothing. Don't worry.
Oh,
That's why I was silent. I was saying something, but I didn't pick up.
Oh no.
Oh, I thought I was just getting the silent treatment again.
Yeah, it's just like you just stayed silent and then you were just like, anyway.
I was like, I didn't even think I said anything weird that time.
I mean, if you knew I was giving a
I'm
silent
beginning
treatment,
to
I would have
think you guys don't
described
like
it.
me.
No.
Alright, they come out the
No, just-
door.
Vok joins Den in the corner crying.
that's
What
me
a
in
roll.
the corner.
He has an extra room.
Kale will come out with 3 MacGuffins and 1 plate of a very soft clams.
We only need 2 MacGuffins. So.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Presco will like
Yes.
look through his his hair and find some sea salt and sprinkles it onto it, and will just start chewing down.
Disgusting. So you will go over to the others and oh right, one of you didn't want a McMuffin?
That was Predska.
No, I got the seashell.
Okay,
Two.
yeah. He has 3 then, as he'll hand you those. And the no cheese one.
Thank you.
No problem, no problem. Don't worry, I will say to your friends, do not worry about the price, as the commander over there has already secured the funds for your food and such. As long as you keep
how
doing work for
nice
him.
of him.
While we're eating, I'm gonna take out my calligraphy kit again, and I'm gonna be like, y'all want to see what the sleep paralysis demon looked like for me?
Oh no, a monster jumps
Yes, yeah.
And then I
Sure.
like take the ink bottle out, and then I just kind of like open the ink bottle and then pour it on the paper, and just
I
like
do love
splashing it on the
seeing
paper.
the nightmares contracted by one's mind.
And so they see like this really nasty ink blot, like on paper, but it does look like it.
Ooh.
Make me
I'm liking the
a
interpretive art.
make me a sleight of hand. Do you have calligraphy tools proficiency?
I believe so.
Oh. Alright.
Did I almost just dump a ink?
I did dump an ink
Just
bottle
don't-
on paper.
Alright. Yeah, make
see.
me a sleight of hand check then with proficiency. So we'll just add a +3 to your roll. No, wait, +2. You will have the 5.
Oh no!
Just
No, you'll have 4.
fucking-
It went too fast.
Oh no, it's
Aye.
terrifying. That's a +2. Okay, that's a 4 in total. 1 second. Okay. You managed to do a normal job. It isn't too detailed, nor is it really indistinguishable from a normal slime.
Okay, so it just looks like a black slime.
Yeah, it looks like a black
Yeah, that's probably
slob.
what it looked like to him anyway.
It doesn't have any luscious lips.
What?
Wow.
Why would it need luscious lips?
Did
You do the drawing with the thing where it shows like the person's like long nails, like big lips, just like that sort of look.
I was thinking about that. The
Yeah.
pink monster was yassified.
I can
Yes,
hear the
if I
nail noise.
Clickety clack.
We got to make an edit of that later.
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 But Predska will like lean onto the table, is like chewing on, just like points it with one of his fingers holding a seashell. It's odd. Other
Yeah,
than
it was-
you just dumping the entirety of that inkwell into there,
I mean, it was basically a black blob. It seemed like the right way to go about depicting this creature.
do you think there's any meaning in your dream?
This was a dream? Is that how this works?
Well, you went to
Usually,
sleep, did
yeah.
you?
I guess so. Anyway, it did talk to me, and it said something about it's painful, I need warmth, and something about I will be this. Like, I will become this. And I was like, oh, that's not marketable thing.
Yeah, I think our fan base would definitely take a hit.
Like, I already have a mutation now, and I have to rework all of my photo cards.
Question, Void.
Yes.
Because Predska is well adept in being like things with the mind and stuff like that, would he know anything about visions and like meaning in dreams?
Make me a charisma save. It's not a fucking actual save. I'm just doing an ability check.
I get advantage. No.
Come on.
Yeah, I'll do so. 22.
Damn. Why couldn't I roll that high?
As you start using, like, basically your connection to the current and knowing about such connections and meanings in the mind, one sort of thing does come across. Specifically, Predska, will you use your aberrant mind to connect to Iolus?
No, he's not gonna connect to Ios's mind. He's simply trying to remember like things from his old like shamanic life, where like meaning from he would take meaning from a dream. You know,
Yes. Okay.
like if you're having a bad day and you're dreaming about you having like self eaten by work or something. You know.
Yeah, I was just asking because people's minds are different and such, and your aberrant mind could help you
No, but alright, with a 22 from your general knowledge of such with that, is that normally if people dream of monsters, it's usually because they're having a feeling of being chased. Other ones is that a dreaming of being consumed is in fact a way of basically saying that there's a slight lust of power within someone's mind, but otherwise it's more generalized, sort of like a tarot card sort of generalization.
Yeah, Idolus, if you wouldn't mind, could I tap into your mind to perhaps give you a better recollection of what happened?
Oh, you didn't like the drawing?
Oh no, I just simply could help a lot easier if I just saw what I was needing.
Yeah, I guess it would be better. I
Lost.
didn't really get to draw the teeth the way that I remember it. Go ahead.
May I, while I'm doing this, can you describe to me what's happened within your dream? Where you were sitting down reading the book?
Yeah, I was sitting down reading the book, and I started hearing noises. So I look up because I'm trying to read and it's not being quiet. But when I look up, it's kind of empty in the place, and Lilith wasn't even there. And then I look, and the noise started moving around me. And then I started hearing voices. So I cocooned, classic maneuver. I cocooned.
Uh-huh.
And that's when I started hearing like it talking more, and it was like, let me in. And I was like, no, but I will look and see what's out there. So I opened the cocoon just a little bit, and I saw the thing, and it was like reaching out with like gross black tendrils, and it was like, let me in. And I was like, not a chance. So I re-cocoon, and I put an ice layer over that cocoon because, feels a little safer. And then I was like, I should probably try to draw this, or well, I think the noises stopped for a little bit, and I was like, okay. So I reached for my calligrapher pack because I was like, I gotta draw this so that I can show the rest of everyone what this was, because that was weird. But then it was in my pack, and then it was like, gotcha, and it jumps at me, and then I guess I woke up, which is weird. It was a bizarre experience.
It's a little spooky.
Yeah,
Well,
that's a step above
Wait,
sleep
was it
paralysis,
raining last
demon.
night? Like for real, for real?
It wasn't raining last night.
Okay, it
Not
was raining
that
in
I
my
remember.
dream, if that means anything to you.
Predska kind of like puts a hand to his chin and just like taps it a little bit.
I mean, for some people, I think that means they have to go to the bathroom, but
I feel.
No, see, when I need to go to the bathroom in a dream, I just cannot find a toilet for the life of me. It's nightmarish. Not quite as nightmarish as that. That's something special.
Indeed. But there is a meaning within dreams. Sometimes when you dream, there's certain aspects of your life that you crave or are in want of. Perhaps you are perhaps with the rain and the constant wailing of something trying to get in, it is something that is pulling at your heart, your mind, something that you guilty of or have a need to, something that should take your attention, but you yourself cannot or do not wish to give. Excuse me, Predska knows how to explain this better than I do.
That's fair.
Yes.
I'll just do this like Predska's basically saying, perhaps if you're feeling you have like subconscious feeling of some kind of guilt, maybe, or perhaps something that you are trying to push away, like that is important to you that you just kind of can't seem to get rid of. Since he was cocooning himself, you could interpret that as him trying to push away the important things that are like that have affected him in the past, and or because the creature was inside of his own pack, it means it is something that hides within himself instead of within others.
you didn't tell us
This
what
all
it
makes
said,
sense.
did you?
Well, he did.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, like
That's
specifically
what he's
okay.
saying.
It said specifically like that
Let me
it
in.
was me, or I would become this, something like that.
But yes, is there anything that you are anxious about, Iolis? You're welcome to talk to us.
Nothing in particular that comes to mind, but if something does, I'll let you know.
Oh,
Pretty
you
well.
connected mind?
Oh yeah, I did that
Okay.
while I was explaining.
Yes.
While he was
So
explaining the intricacies of like dream therapy.
yeah. As you connect up the mind as well, then, and you begin to explain, you get like a range basically of Eyeless's thoughts and minds and such. Not like their direct thoughts, but like how their brain works, basically. Uh, where what you find is specifically there seems to be most people's brains are like inside of them in your aberrant mind as you connect to them. Most people's minds tend to be somewhat of a an empty cup. They fill up with knowledge over time, and eventually the knowledge will overflow and then fall off into the subconsciousness. However, when you connect to Eyeless's one, what you find is something a bit different. There's, of course, the cup, but unlike the liquid that sort of pours off into the subconsciousness, at the very, very bottom of the cup is a viscous black liquid that sticks to it, unable to fall off into the subconscious mind. It's has a slight bubbling sensation to it, and just by looking at it, you feel as if you get any closer, even your mind will be in danger.
Yeah, he will disconnect from the connection of Eyeless's mind. He's just like, as he's like finishing the pondering, he's like, "Oh, well, that is indeed strange." Hmm. Indeed, it's some. I think there's something more that you either forgotten or have simply not thought about for a very long time. It is stuck to your brain. If I were to give you a demonstration of what I mean, explaining the immaterial is very hard, but imagine your brain as a cup. It fills up with knowledge over time, and once you do not need the knowledge, it will overflow and fall back into your subconscious. Imagine something sticking at the bottom of your cup. It does not go and fall, it simply stays there, but not inside of the cup.
What
I do not.
Was my cup elegant and expensive looking at least?
For your sake, sure.
Okay.
Again,
Well, if
the immaterium of the brain is not something to distinctly explain. It is something to feel, to harness. But to explain it to you in more layman's terms, yes. I do not know if this is something supernatural, but I would assume not. I do not feel anything quite supernatural just yet, although what could be simply your mind's defensive qualities whenever I try to peer towards it is interesting, to say the least.
all
I
right.
would say in your own free time, think about it.
Okay. Thank you for the analysis, Predska. If this becomes a problem, we'll have to tackle it in a different way. But as long as it isn't interfering with what we're doing, I think we'll be okay.
Indeed.
I take one last
Also, we
bite out
can
of
always just I can always crack your skull open and see if I can wriggle it out with my own two hands.
I thought you said it was immaterial.
Oh yes, but if it's supernatural, it's a lot different. But you know how it works.
I guess so. I would like to keep my skull intact for a little longer, though. So we'll see.
Ah, rats. He continues eating his food now. Let's.
What were Den and Bach doing during that?
Sitting, eating my
Yeah,
McMuffin,
sorry for
staring at the
stopping so
two
much.
of you.
It's just like this
Good one, Drew.
psychoanalysis going on.
Hmm.
Fucking Bucked and Den are just like, nom nom nom. I have no idea.
Nom, 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 nom,
nom.
I don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Hey, Vok just thinks that Iola's had like a nightmare, and I was like, dude, what's? He's thinking like, oh,
Not that
what's the
deep.
big deal?
It's not that deep.
It's not that deep.
Yeah, it's not that deep. It's just a nightmare, dude. Yeah,
Yes,
sleep paralysis demon happens all the time.
With that, as all of you finish your meals, I will end session here for now.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm
Alright.
sorry if I talk so much. What?
Hello,
I
right?
think-
Nah,
Chilling.
That was pretty good
that
though.
was
Yeah.
that was actually good, Fizzy. I was very tired over the last half hour. That's why I wasn't talking that much.
Yeah,
Oh.
I was trying to like Predska knows this stuff a lot better than me, so I was trying I had to like explain it out of character to make it sense it was in character.
I hope you enjoyed session.
Yeah,
Yeah?
thank you very much for hosting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Ah, yes, my proficiency is horror, Lamau.
Mm.
Funny slime monster.
I'm happy that I am getting stacked with a lot of items for no
Uh-huh,
reason.
What do you
I
mean
didn't
no reason?
expect
You
that,
bought it!
I didn't know I'd actually get anything off of that thing.
Well,
I thought it was just gonna look cool.
Me, when
Didn't-
I complained to the DM for giving me too many items, me buying all the items.
Didn't we
I
Nice.
can't
didn't
believe
we
it,
have enough
Steam. You're
material
giving me
to
stuff
get?
to enjoy.
What
Did
the
we get
hell?
enough material to like get everyone an outfit from the
Yes.
Leviathan thing? Okay.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
We could be
Uh,
matching.
So I believe all of you
No.
have a glamoured anti-divinity fucking outfit now, which is pretty cool because time god.
Yeah, time travel.
True.
Also,
It's time to
Leviathan
read
Threads
Dry.
is a really
Hmm?
good name.
Yeah.
Leviathan Threads. Yes.
Yeah.
My favorite
Hey,
social
nice.
media platform in Ferra.
Yeah, that you're part of the WWW, the Warforged Wide Web. And I can't believe this.
nice.
That thing actually
can-
exists. Basically, in my world, races have a funny upper racial interaction. So if you come across someone of the same race of you, there's actually like a racial thing that you can both do to gain like a benefit. Warforged ones is email addresses.
There's
So
so
pretty funny.
many.
They-
There's so many lazy Vox dance videos on that thing.
basically, if a Warforged meets another Warforged and they give their email address, they can basically have send into each other, and they can
Ooh.
talk to each other on the internet.
Dang. I need
Pretty
to
good.
meet Mimikos so I can finally get my another buff.
Lamau. For Sharkans, they do the funny tribal dance, and they get a bit more faster.
Waka
Shark
waka.
bait, ooh, ah, ah.
Yes,
What do
Okay.
humans do?
humans.
Yeah.
Oh, humans are like the only ones without it because
Nah.
Lamau.
Why-
Humans are boring.
humans could just
Oh.
interact with any
Who would be a
race.
human?
Ah.
Oh yeah, are you
I'm so
base?
sorry, Cole. We've been roasting them
Nah, you're
this
good. I'm
entire
chilling.
game.
But by the
I'm
way,
I'm playing along with it. We're good. Don't worry.
I do have a question.
that
Did,
was
good.
beautiful.
did you pick
It's the
base
bit.
human or variant?
I think I'm a variant human. I
Okay,
think. I'd have to
could-
go and dig.
yeah, because if you're a variant human, I'm not sure if you actually added it or not, but variant humans can pick any racial feature from any race and take it as their own.
Oh.
The reason
Duly
behind that
noted.
is because basically it means that one of your parents was another race, and that's what makes you a variant.
Yeah.
Hang on, I have
Makes
a
sense.
PDF. One second, let me open up the PDF. You are human. You didn't say anything.
Human.
Damn.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Just human.
Trademarked.
Lamau. Because variant humans get get another racial thingy, so they can take another race, and base human is on my war downfall because I completely reworked how they work. They get channel
that's fair.
divinity.
Yeah. Duly noted.
Yeah, here it is. They get human determination, where they can give themselves advantage on attack rolls, ability checks, or saving throws equal to their proficiency. They get a star sign, which is basically a channel divinity, basically. And then they get 2 proficiencies, no matter, and +1 in all ability scores, but they don't get the default racial ability scores. But yeah, if you picked variant, you could basically pick any race in My World or 5e and have their racial function. So have fun with that option.
So,
I'm going to do some poking around
technically,
then.
he could be a half dragon for
Yes.
actually.
They can in
I'm
fact
Schrodinger's human.
you can in fact pick a dragon.
I
They
love
get
dragons.
a
I've always loved dragons.
yeah, you could pick their dragon ancestry, for example, and then you get a second ancestry from your sorcerer and your Rachel Lamel. But yeah,
Dual wielding.
yeah. Also, BRB is like in stream. All right. I hope you enjoyed today's session. It was very cool, and yeah.